Activity 3.1. We're now moving to question 2 now. Lesson 3, activity 3.1, question 2 said, please, no noise class, please, we're in session, no noise. Question 2 said, if you have your manual, you go to page 12. Page 12 of your math 120, determine the following limits, the following. Class, please help me. You will spoil the quality of my production, please. Determine the following limits. Determine the following. I lim x squared plus x all over x as x tends to 0. Let's start with this class. Remember I told you when solving limits, always try to solve by substitution first. The first method of solving limits is by substitution. Substitution means you take your limit point 0 and anywhere you see x, replace with 0. This will give us 0 squared plus 0 all over. Now 0 squared is 0 plus 0 all over. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 divided by 0 already tells you something. That the function is indeterminate, Now, in our previous solving, we already told you what to do when you see an indeterminate function. You differentiate or you factorize. The faster approach is to differentiate. So we are going to differentiate x squared. We already know we're going to have 2x. Differentiate x, you are going to have 1. Differentiate x below, you are going to have 1. After differentiating, replace x with your limit point. Now x tends to what? 0. 2 into bracket 0 plus 1 all over 2 times 0 is 0 plus 1 all over 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 divided by 1 is what? So therefore, class, the limit of this function x squared plus x all over x as x tends to 0 is what? Is 1. I'll move to the second question here. I. We have to solve lim. Are you not back in with it? Is it okay?
Yes.
X squared minus 2x all over x. As x tends to 0 again, this I of the same question.
Okay.
Class, as usual, I told you the first step in solving limit is to try substitution first. So replace x with 0 plus 0 squared minus 2 into bracket 0 all over 0. 0 squared is 0, 2 times 0 is 0 all over 0, giving you 0 over. This clearly means that this is also in the. Please, when reporting your result, write this indeterminate to the lecturer to know. Write this in the. Then you say using L'Hopital rule, using what? Because class, the rule that allows us to differentiate is known as the L'Hopital rule. The rule that allows us to differentiate is known as the L'Hopital. Differentiate x squared now, you're going to have 2x. Differentiate 2x, you're going to have 2. Differentiate x, you're going to have 1. After differentiating, it's now time to replace your limit point with 0. This will be 2 into bracket 0 minus 2 all over. This will be 2 times 0 is 0. 0 minus 2 all over. Now, someone might say 0 minus 2 is 0. No. 0 minus 2 is minus 2 all over. Minus 2 divided by 1 is minus. And class, this is the solution to the second question. Let's do the third one here. I. Or let's do it there. I. Lim. Please make sure you're learning as you're copying. Don't not just be copying. The exam is waiting for you. Make sure you're learning. Lim x squared plus x minus 2 all over x minus 1 as x tends to 1. As usual, we'll try substitution first. Anyway, we'll say x put 1. 1 squared plus 1 minus 2 all over 1 minus. 1 squared is 1 plus 1 minus 2 all over 1 minus 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 minus 2 is 0 all over. Another indeterminate function, we have to differentiate. Differentiate, so say using L'Hopital rule, using what?
L'Hopital.
Because the rule that allows us to differentiate is L'Hopital rule. we have that differentiating of x squared now gives us 2x. Differentiation of x gives us 1. Minus 2 is a constant, so it disappears. Recall, the differentiation of a constant causes the constant no longer exist. All over differentiate x, you have 1. Minus 1 also disappears. After differentiating, replace x as 1 now. 2 into bracket 1 plus 2 times 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is what? And class, this final answer to this. Let's do the fourth one here. Come with me, come with me. Let's do the IV here. IV said we should evaluate limit x raised to power 3 plus 8 divided by x plus 2 as x tends to minus 2. As x tends to minus 2. This will be, as usual, I told you guys that when solving the limit question, first attempt to apply substitution method. Substitution method is the first method of solving a limit question. What substitution method means replace anywhere you see x with the limit point minus 2. It is minus 2 raised to power 3 plus 8 all over minus 2 plus minus 2 raised to power 3. You find out to give you minus 8 plus 8 all over minus 2 plus. This clearly is 0 over, and will require us to use L'Hopital rule again. You now say using L'Hopital rule. Using L'Hopital rule. L'Hopital rule says we should differentiate both numerator and denominator. Differentiation of x raised to power 3 will give us 3x squared. 8 is a constant, so it disappears. Differentiation of x gives us 1. 3x squared divided by 1 is 3x squared. You know what we should do after differentiation? Take your limit point and put into the function. So you're going to have 3 into bracket minus 2, or minus 2 all squared gives us 4. Because minus 2 all squared means minus 2 times minus 2 is positive 4. 3 times 4 gives us 12. And we have come to the end of activity 3.1. Watch out for activity 3.2. If you have not subscribed, please try and subscribe. Click the subscribe button so that anytime we post any video about the class, you'll be aware. Thank you very much.